As a farmer, I felt I was poor, but I had 50 hectares in the Chaglla. When I arrived in Germany, a farmer who had 5 hectares, and when I told him, he said to me, "How many hectares do you have, Elpidio, in the Chaglla?" I told him 50. He told me, "You are a millionaire." But I only thought that the millionaire was a person who has money in his pocket or has money in the bank. But I did not value the wealth that the forest has. Today, I give a great value to my forest because there are so many things, starting with microclimate, nature, carbon, animals, birds, wood, medicinal plants. Today, I give a message to all those who sometimes we feel poor, but on the contrary, we are rich for the nature that we have. My name is Ener Juan Damasio Eugenio. I'm a zootechnical engineer by profession. I am currently in charge of the plant of the agricultural cooperative of Montevideo. And I am the general manager of the plant. Here in this plant, we are working with 50 partners. On average, each partner has 50 cattle animals, 20 on average that are in production. The average amount of milk that is collected daily is 1,500 litres and is arriving from 2 sectors, the high altitude sector and the low altitude sector. The high altitude sector has an average of 600 litres and the other has 900 litres, all of which arrives at the plant to make derivative products such as cheese, yogurt, manjar and butter. We as a cooperative are also working directly with all our partners, training them in terms of management. We start teaching milking, how milking should be managed, and giving technical assistance purely to the cattle. That is when our partners begin to work, and once the milk arrives here, we take a weekly sample in order to see the quality of the milk and even evaluate it. Then, according to the quality of the milk, we obtain the yield of our products, which is cheese. Since the lower the yield we have, the higher the income. Our members are generally working with the Holstein and brown Swiss breeds, all based on artificial insemination. We also, as a cooperative, make sure that our members feel better and feel very welcome within the cooperative. The cooperative has a creation of about 20 years, which has been created by Mr. Elpidio Duran, and some more partners included. So we have been working every day to excel and enhance our community. The process itself, to give added value to our raw material, we do it like this. The cheese is the collection of milk. It arrives in average of 2,500. We take it to pasteurize up to 85 degrees. That also varying the time. What I mean by time, because in times of winter, we raise the temperature of the milk, not to have too much moisture in the cheese or final product we have, in this case is cheese. In these times of May and June, we are in summer. We have a low yield. We are getting 7.2 litres per kilogram of cheese. That is our average, which we are currently working in the plant. What does it mean? From 7.2 we get a kilo of cheese, and that is very profitable here for the cooperative. Once pasteurized at 87 degrees, we cut the milk. To obtain the cheese little by little, to give the cut, we use a natural citric fruit based on tropical oranges and lemons of the area. Once the cut is done, we make the milk shake, and the whey starts to come out. Which is the drained milk. Once the drained milk is ready, we go to the molds to give it the final pressing. But before the final pressing, we take it to the salad and work it at 2% of the quantity of the product. Once we take it to the pressing, we leave it until the next day. Then we take it out of the press. We take it to the vacuum sealer, and then we distribute everything in the Huánuco region, the region of Tingo Maria province. Since our product is a leader in the Huánuco region, apart from the products, we use produce and our leading product, the Eucalino cheese. We produce natural yogurts based on fruits, such as coffee yogurt, coconut and lucma, soursop and strawberry. Apart from yogurt, we also have manjar and butter. Montevideo has potential in nature, and in what we have now is well seen by our region and our friends who are consumers of our product. Today it is life, and before we sold drugs that damaged life. But today I thank God for this change in my life and in my town, since everyone bet. In Montevideo, the young people have a healthy mind and have a great future, so that we can also give this example to our children, to all our surroundings and to the hamlets. In Montevideo, we are betting on a good path. And now we are cooperative with members who are no longer only men. Now women have the autonomy to be members and are as directors. The youth too, not only the adults can take responsibility within the cooperative. It is our product of the region and in our capital. Some products are arriving, and what I'm mostly happy about is this type of cheese, and others are also working. It is a path that we have opened, and we are leaving this teaching so that other communities also come to also take care of this forest, take care of the rivers, birds and ants, because if not, who takes care of the ants if we are really the ones who finish everything? With the cooperative that we have here, industrial is still producing organic cheeses or organic pastures. These are products that have reliability in the market, and because the international markets are also already demanding in this organic theme, and that brings us as extensionists. Since we are from the countryside and within the project we develop it with much enthusiasm and joy with us, because nature and forests give life within a community. It is not like living within cities. Sometimes we feel ourselves and we are loaded with much stress, but here in the countryside it is very different, being with the plants, with the environment and the animals, and it is very natural. We as a cooperative practically live from cattle raising. It produces the raw material, which is milk, and we are focusing on producing quality milk to obtain good results and a quality final product, such as cheese, as I had already mentioned, yogurt, delicatessen, and butter. So our economy depends a lot on cattle raising, and that is why we give technical assistance to improve our work. which we have been doing day by day, and we are also working on genetics and artificial insemination. We also have a vision of working on embryo transfer, since that would help us a lot to have a more efficient profitability for the cooperative and also for our members, because most of the people who continue working here in the cooperative, we are focused on our care and management of the environment. We do a very sustainable livestock, protecting forest, pastures, silvopastoral. We add trees in our pastures in order to have a more appropriate management and respect for the environment. What we have envisioned for the future is to have a more implemented plan, to have a variety of products, because today in terms of cheese, we do not have much variety. We are working with only 2 products, Eucalino cheese and Montevideo cheese. But in the future, we have other cheeses such as gourmet cheese and mozzarella. We are to bring them to market because they are also being requested in the market. So we are working on that to reach the market and also to contribute a little of us to the Huánuco region.